All right. So finding seated position on the mat, ready to start our class, and maybe to start with just adding a little bit of movement, extending the legs, tapping the back of the legs on the floor, rolling the ankles just to warm up a little bit, and then crossing the legs, coming to seated position, rocking the body from side to side just to find that contact with the floor. Then coming to rest in the center, circling the arms, starting to notice the shoulders, the shoulder joints, and resting the hands on the knees, rolling the head from side to side a few times. And then when you're ready, resting the hands on top of the knees, palms facing up or down, and closing the eyes. Taking the next few minutes and the next few cycles of breath to arrive in the session. Taking one big inhale through the nose and releasing a big sigh through the mouth. Just sending a signal to the mind and to the body that it's now time to settle down. Allowing the thoughts to slow down. Creating space, stillness in the body. And tuning in with the body. Tuning in, listening for the messages sent by the body to the brain. Maybe taking the opportunity to check in with yourself. See how you're feeling mentally, emotionally, physically. And simply taking it in, embracing it, whichever way you are right now is perfectly fine. There's no expectations. Now becoming aware of the breath, bringing the focus of the awareness to the breath and following the journey taken by the air through the body. Starting at the nose, entering through the nostrils, maybe becoming aware of a sensation of flow, maybe the temperature of the air coming into the body. Noticing the air coming through the back of the throat and gently coming down into the lungs with the chest lifting up with the inhale and slowly coming down with the exhale. Maybe taking that opportunity to see if any tension is held in the shoulders, in the chest, and allowing it to melt and get released. And for the next breath, sending the air all the way to the bottom of the lungs and noticing the tummy lifting up with the inhale. And gently coming down with the exhale, routing the breath through the stomach, through the tummy. And feel free already to start engaging the Ujjayi breath, creating the sound with the breath. And then shifting the awareness to the body, scanning the body for sensation, starting with the toes, maybe gently wiggling the toes, becoming aware of each individual toe. Noticing sensation in the side of the feet, the contact with the floor, the inside of the feet, touching the shin on the other leg. And then carrying on the journey upwards through the ankles, noticing sensations there, sensation in the calves, in the shins, the knees. And noticing the hands resting on the knees, creating that sensation of contact and heaviness. Observing the arms, maybe noticing how the arms are feeling really heavy and solid, pulling on the shoulders. And coming back to the legs, the thighs, noticing any sensations there. Noticing sensation in the hips, the pelvis, the sitting bone. Once again, noticing the contact of the body with the floor. Anchoring down, rooting through the mat. And then traveling through the back, the lower back, at the base of the spine, noticing sensations there. And following the journey upwards, maybe almost imagining and visualizing the energy traveling upwards through the spine. Noticing any sensations there around the spine. Spreading all the way through the back, the shoulder blades, the back of the rib cage. And then coming through the front. Again, noticing sensation around the navel, around the tummy. Noticing the movement of the tummy, following the breath. Observing sensation in the chest, in the shoulders, around the neck, and becoming aware of that space all around the neck between the face and the shoulders. And then bringing the awareness to the face, maybe gently softening the muscles around the face, relaxing the muscle around the eyebrows, the eyeballs, the mouth. And then finally taking in the whole of the body, sitting down on the mat. And starting to visualize the energy traveling through the body, even though there's no movement happening through the body just yet. And just before we start the practice, formulating an intent through our class. And as today is all dedicating to energy flow and energy boost, just becoming aware on a day-to-day basis of our level of energy. Is it depleted? Does it need to be refilled, just like the battery of a phone? Are you holding on to positive energy or negative energy? And just finding those moments and those little actions throughout the day to replenish the positive energy. Spending a few moments outside in the sun, listening to birds, maybe hugging a child or a loved one, laughing for a few minutes, or maybe simply sitting down and taking a few really deep breaths. Now gently opening the eyes, keeping a soft gaze as we bring movement to the breath. Inhale, lifting the arms to the ceiling, clasping the hands, pushing the palms up, creating a long stretch here. Exhale, releasing the arms down. Inhale, lifting the right arm up. Exhale, tipping to the left, looking towards the ceiling. Inhale, back to the center, left arm goes up. Exhale, tipping to the right. Inhale, back to the center, right arm goes up. Exhale, tipping to the left. Inhale, back to the center, left arm up. Exhale, tipping to the side. Inhale, back to the center. And then from here, following your own speed, your own breath, maybe taking one side of the breath with each movement, carrying on this journey sideways. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right, or following your own pace. There's no expectation, whichever pace and speed you find comfortable. And paying attention to the breath. Noticing the sensation on the side of the chest, behind the hips, on the waist. then coming back to the center, bringing the hands on the shoulders and creating circling movement with the elbows. Nice long breath, both direction. Noticing the sensation happening in the body. And coming back to the center, hands on the knees and keeping that kind of shape with the arms. Imagine maybe you're holding a tray with your hands. Big inhale here. Exhale. Pivoting to the right, twisting through the right. One hand on your knee, one hand behind you. Exhale, back to the center. Inhale here. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center, bringing the hands back onto the shoulders. Once again, following your own speed. And your head can either stay fixed and looking forward, or you can turn the head with the movement of the chest. See what works for you. I tend to like keeping my head looking forward. Big inhale here, and then when you're ready, starting to twist and go from side to side. Nice long breath here. Just noticing the energy being created, activating the spine. And maybe taking a little bit more speed as you get used to the movement. And then on the next few breaths, slowing down, coming back to the center, extending the legs, giving the legs a little tap here. And then stretching the legs in front of you, maybe lifting the flesh of the sitting bone. Legs together, feet nice and active, flex towards the ceiling. Back is nice and long. Inhale, lifting the arms parallel to the mat. Exhale, folding forward, tummy to the thighs. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, coming back up, feel free to release the arms for a little bit. For the next few breaths, we're going to cross over with our hands. So starting with the left arm, inhale, arm up. Exhale, folding forward and crossing the left arm over the right side of your right leg, extending the right arm. Inhale, coming back up, right arm is now lifted. Exhale, folding forward, crossing the right arm across to the left side of your left leg and left arm lifted. Now carrying on this movement of windmill motion, following your own pace and your own rhythm. One arm up, folding forward, crossing over, left arm behind, and then back up as if swimming. Nice long breath. Just getting used to the movement. Crossing over and then back up, switching side. And then coming back to the center, release the arms, crossing the legs. Inhale, rolling forward, coming onto all four, and bringing the padding to protect the knees if you need to. And when you're ready, coming onto all four, ready for a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, dropping the tummy, looking ahead. Exhale, tucking the pelvis in, rounding up the back all the way to the shoulders, chin comes to the chest. Inhale, dropping the tummy. Exhale, rounding up the back, and as you keep the back rounded, pushing the hips to the right and then pushing the hips to the left. Inhale, back to the center, tummy down. Exhale, rounding up the back, hips to the right and hips to the left, keeping the back rounded. Inhale, center, dropping the tummy. Exhale, rounding up the back, hip to each side. Back to the center, inhale, dropping the tummy. Exhale, rounding up the back. Little push on each side with the hips. Inhale, dropping the tummy, looking ahead. Exhale, rounding up the back. Hip to the right, hips to the left. Back to the center, inhale, dropping the tummy. Exhale, rounding up the back. Hip to the right, hips to the left. Back to the center, inhale. Exhale, rounding up the back. This time bringing the hips all the way to the heels, keeping the hands where they are. Child's pose. And then from here, bringing the arms on either side of the legs. And the head can come down onto the mat, resting on the forehead. Nice long breath here, Balasana, child's pose. And just taking a moment to allow the shoulders to come down and noticing the sensation of the shoulder blades separating. On the next inhale, lifting back onto all four. One breath here. And on the next inhale, stepping the right foot to the right side of the right hand. If you find that a bit tricky, you can always bring some blocks. Use the blocks to lift the chest a little bit, creating space between you and the mat. Nice long breath here. Keeping the right foot where it is and the hands where they are. Inhale. Exhale, bringing the hips to the back. See if you can stretch that right leg. Right heel can dig into the floor. Right foot lift towards the ceiling. Flex towards the ceiling. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, deepening forward. Sinking the hips forward, coming forward. Inhale, center. Exhale to the back, stretching that right leg. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, sinking forward. Stretching the left leg on the mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, hips to the back. Inhale, back to the center. Staying here for a moment, hands strongly rooted through the floor. We're going to open to the side. Inhale, opening to the right. Right arm goes up. Exhale, down. Inhale to the right. Right arm goes up. Exhale, down. Switching side. Right hand onto the mat inside your right leg. Inhale, opening to the left. Left arm goes up. Exhale, down. Inhale to the left. Left arm goes up. Exhale, back down. On the next inhale, lifting the chest. Right foot is on the floor and spreading the arms towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, twisting to the right. Both arms on either side. Inhale, back to the center. Arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, turning to the left. Both arms on the side. Inhale, back to the center. Arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting, opening to the left, staying here for one breath. Inhale. On the next exhale, tipping the body towards the back. See if you can reach your left ankle with your left hand and stretching the right arm towards the ceiling. One or two breaths here. Inhale, coming back to the center, still twisted towards the left. Exhale, back to the center. Hands come down onto the mat. Stepping the right knee back down and sitting on the heels for a moment. Feel free to add a little bit of movement. Back onto all four, ready for the other side. Inhale, left foot to the left side of your left hand. Nice long breath here. On the next inhale, one breath here. Exhale, bringing the hips to the back, stretching the left leg, left foot flex towards the ceiling. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, sinking forward. Inhale, center. Exhale to the back, stretching the left leg, hands stays where they are. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, sinking the body forward. Inhale, center. Exhale to the back. Inhale, back to the center, ready to open sideways. Inhale, opening to the left. Left arm goes up. Exhale, down. Inhale to the left. Left arm goes up. Exhale, back down. Switching side. Inhale, opening to the right. Right arm goes up. Exhale, down. Inhale to the right. Right arm goes up. Exhale, back down. Rooting the left foot in. Inhale, lifting the chest, arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, twisting to the left, both arms on the other side. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twisting to the right, arms on the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, opening to the right. One breath here. Inhale. On the next exhale, pivoting the body to the back. Right hand can find the right foot. Stretching the left arm towards the ceiling. Nice long breath here. On the next inhale, lifting the chest, still pointing to the right. Exhale, back to the center, hands on the floor, stepping the left knee back down, sitting on the heels for a moment. You can remove the padding. Coming back onto all four, tucking the toes under. Inhale, hips towards the ceiling, downward facing dog. Feel free to bend one knee at a time here. Nice long breath. On the next exhale, bend the knees, look up. Inhale, you've got the choice of stepping one foot at a time on the other side of the hands, or maybe jumping, framing the hands with the feet, coming into yogi squat, maybe gently rocking from side to side here. Just to find that place in the center. And when you're ready, inhale, lifting the hands in prayer pose, Malasana. Nice long breath here. And just checking that the legs are nice and active. Maybe if you can, lifting on the tiptoes here, lifting the heels off the ground, slowly coming down, making sure the legs are ready to lift. When you're ready, inhale here, pushing through the legs, lifting the hips, coming to standing position, feet together, top of the mat. Inhale, lifting the arms to the ceiling, growing tall, looking up. Exhale, folding forward, hinging at the hips. Feel free to bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, halfway lift, back parallel to the mat. Exhale, hands on the floor, stepping the feet to the back of the mat, coming into high plank. One breath here, pushing the mat away. Exhale, you can release the knees on the floor first, and then lowering down the rest of the body in one line. Inhale, lifting the chest, high cobra. On the next exhale, tucking the toes under. And on the next inhale, lifting the hips, coming back into high plank, squeezing the legs together. One breath. Inhale, pushing the hips to the ceiling, back into downward facing dog. Nice long breath here, pushing the mat away. On the next inhale, lifting the right leg up as high as you can. Exhale, right foot back down. Switching side, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, back down. Back onto downward facing dog here, one breath. On the next exhale, bend the knees, look up. Ready to jump the feet on the other side of the hands. Inhale, jump forward or step whichever way you want. Hands in prayer pose, back into Malasana. Nice long breath here. Exhale, hands back down onto the mat. Inhale, lift the hips, step the feet to the back of the mat, back into high plank. One inhale here. On the next inhale, stepping the right foot forward. Exhale, right foot back down. Inhale, left foot to the left side of the left hand. Exhale, left foot back, high plank. Inhale, right foot to the right side of the right hand. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, left foot to the front. Exhale, back down. Inhale, hips to the ceiling. Back into downward facing dog. One or two breaths here. Exhale, bend the knees, look up. Inhale, step or jump the feet on the other side of the hands, back into Malasana. Hands in prayer pose, nice long breath. Noticing the warmth, the energy being created. Nice long breath. Exhale, hands down onto the floor. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, feet to the back of the mat. And then pushing the hips into downward facing dog as you inhale. Nice long breath here. On the next inhale, lifting the right leg up. Exhale, as you bend the right leg, bringing the right foot all the way to the front, in between your hands. Feel free to grab at the ankle to bring the right foot forward. Left foot is on the ball of the foot, on the tiptoes here. When you're ready from here, inhale, pushing through the front leg, lift the chest, lift the arms. High crescent lunge. Nice long breath here. Inhale, exhale, opening to the left, both arms on either side. Inhale, center. Exhale, opening to the right. Inhale, back to the center, making sure you're rooted through the front leg. You can bring the hands in prayer pose or maybe simply on either side of the body. Inhale, stepping the left foot forward, coming to standing position, left knee at the front. One breath here, exhale, crossing the left leg over the right, bending the supporting leg, hands in prayer pose here, inhale. Exhale, folding forward, figure four. Inhale, slowly coming back up. Keep the balance, left knee to the front. Exhale, pivoting the body forward, sending the left leg to the back. Slowly release the left foot down. Front leg is bent. Inhale, arms to the ceiling, back into high lunge. Exhale, folding forward, hands on the floor, framing your right foot. Exhale, sending the right foot to the back of the mat, and then pushing the hips to the ceiling, back into downward facing dog. Nice long breath here. Ready for the other side. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, bringing the left foot all the way to the front. You can grab your leg by the ankle. When you're ready here, pushing through the front leg, inhale, lift the chest, arms to the ceiling, crescent, high lunge. Exhale, opening to the right. Inhale, center, arms lifted. Exhale, opening to the left. Inhale, back to the center. As you exhale, you can release the hands in prayer pose, maybe on the other side of the body. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward, right knee to the front. One breath here, hands in prayer pose, exhale, crossing the right leg over the left. Feel free to bend the supporting leg a little bit. Inhale, exhale, folding forward, slowly coming down, finding the balance. Nice long breath here. Inhale, lifting back up, right knee to the front, still lifted. Exhale, slowly pivoting the body forward, send the right leg to the back. Exhale, right foot onto the back. Nice long breath here. Inhale, arms to the ceiling, high crescent lunge. Exhale, folding forward, hands on the floor, framing the front foot. And then sending the left foot to the back of the mat and bringing the hips to the ceiling, downward facing dog. Nice long breath here. Exhale, slowly releasing the knees on the floor. Bring the block with you underneath where your head is. Big toes together, widening the knees and slowly releasing down. Child's pose, Balasana. Head resting on the block or on the floor. Nice long breath, reconnecting with the breath. And taking a moment to notice the sensation that have happened in the body, maybe feeling warm, maybe feeling a little bit out of breath, maybe noticing pearls of sweat have started to appear. Nice long breath. Inhale, lifting back up, coming back onto all four. You can move the block, tucking the toes under. Inhale, hips to the ceiling, back into downward facing dog. Nice long breath. Inhale, right foot goes up. Exhale, bringing the right foot to the front, in between your hands. Inhale, lifting the chest, arms to the ceiling. Exhale, releasing the arms down if you want. Inhale, stepping the left foot forward, left knee to the front. Exhale, pivoting the body forward, sending the left leg to the back. Inhale, right foot, left foot to the back, back into high crescent lunge. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, pivoting the body sideways. So left foot is now flat on the ground, parallel to the short side of your mat. You can stretch the front leg for a moment. Hips and shoulders facing for sideways. Inhale, lifting the arms on the other side. Exhale, bending the front leg. Warrior two. Nice long breath here. Inhale, on the next exhale, pivoting the body towards the front. Right foot find the floor, and then turning the body so you're now facing the floor, and the right foot moving to the right, coming into lizard's pose. Nice long breath here. Exhale, sending the right foot to the back of the mat, high plank. Inhale, hips to the ceiling, downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, send the left foot all the way to the front between your hands. Inhale, lifting the chest, lifting the arms, high lunge. Exhale, releasing the arms down. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward, right knee to the front. Exhale, pivoting the body to the front, sending the right leg to the back. Exhale, releasing the right foot to the back of the mat. On the next inhale, lifting the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, pivoting to the right. Right foot is now flat on the mat, parallel to the short side of the mat. You can stretch the front leg. Shoulders and hips sideways. Inhale, arms on the other side. Exhale, bending the front leg. Warrior two. 1 or 2 breaths here. On the next exhale, pivoting the body. Left hand can find the floor. And then slowly pivoting the rest of the body, turning to face the mat. Both hands on the floor. Left leg has gone a little bit to the left. Coming into lizard's pose, 1 breath. On the next exhale, sending the left foot to the back of the mat, high plank. Inhale, hips to the ceiling, back into downward facing dog. Nice long breath here. Exhale, slowly releasing the knees down, bring the block with you. Big toes together, widening the knees, and slowly releasing back down. Back into child's pose. Nice long breath here. On the next inhale, lifting back, move the block, sitting on the heels for a moment. Nice long breath. Feel free to add a little bit of movement here for the shoulders. And then back onto all four, crossing the lower part of the legs, rolling back, coming to seated position, stretching the legs at the front. Feel free to tap the back of the legs on the ground just to release. And then leaning back, hands and fingers pointing towards the body, or maybe slightly towards out, depending on how your shoulder feel. And then bending the legs, bringing the feet towards the bum and creating an M shape with the body, with the bum right in the middle. Nice long breath here, making sure the hands are really rooted to the ground, the feet are rooted to the ground. On the next inhale, lifting the hips towards the ceiling, reverse tabletop, allowing the head to roll back, squeezing the bum to lift the hips towards the ceiling. Nice long breath. On the next exhale, slowly releasing the bum down. Keep the shape here. Inhale, lift the feet off the floor, lift the hands off the floor, stretching the arm on the other side of the body. Maybe hooking the hands underneath the knees here, just to make sure the back is nice and straight for Navasana, both pose. And then if you can, if you want, releasing the hands. Nice long breath here. So the front of the legs really quite active, tummy is active. Exhale, release the feet, hands back into the M position. Inhale, hips to the ceiling. Exhale, back onto the floor, sitting on the floor. Inhale, lift the feet, lift the arms, Navasana. Nice long breath here. On the next exhale, release the feet, hands come back down behind you. Inhale, hips towards the ceiling, reverse tabletop. Exhale, bringing the bum back down. Inhale, lift the feet, lift the arms. And then if you want, adding a bit of extra motion here, tapping one foot at a time on the floor. And maybe as you tap, see if you can stretch the other leg a little bit more. Noticing how stretching that leg creates a lot more work. Nice long breath. Exhale, release the hands, release the feet back into the M position. Inhale, hips to the ceiling. Exhale, releasing the bum down, last Navasana. Inhale, lift the feet, lift the hands. You can always, as I said, you can hook your hands behind the knees to help with the back. Nice long breath. Holding Navasana a little bit more. Last breath. Exhale, cross the legs, come into seated position. Nice long breath here. Maybe drinking a little sip of water if you want. Bringing the hands on the knees for a moment and maybe closing the eyes. Noticing the sensation that have happened in the body. Becoming aware of that flow of energy that we've created. Almost visualizing it. Seeing it in color, maybe in yellow, in orange, or in a fire. Now bringing the feet close to the body, sole to sole, knees towards the floor, holding on to the feet, cupping the feet with the hands. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Back is nice and straight, chin slightly to the chest, and sucking the tummy in, creating length in the back. You can stay here for a few breaths, or maybe on the next exhale, see if maybe you want to try to fold forward, hinging at the crease of the hips, keeping the back nice and straight. On the next inhale, slowly lifting back, And then stretching the legs in a wide angle. So finding that angle that works for you. Maybe tapping the back of the legs on the floor just to find that position that works for you. Back is nice and straight. Inhale here. On the next exhale, folding forward. Use the hands for support. Inhale, pushing back up. Exhale down. Inhale, pushing back up. Exhale, folding forward, keeping the back nice and straight. Legs are really active, feet flex towards the ceiling. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. On the next inhale, coming back to the center, I'm just going to turn around so you can see a bit better. So still with your wide angle, this time we're going to go sideways. And as we go sideways, imagine you want to bring the shoulder towards the knee. When you're ready, inhale, lifting the right arm up. Exhale, tipping to the left, left shoulder towards the left knee. Inhale, center, switching arm, left arm up. Exhale, tipping to the right, right shoulder to the right knee. Inhale, center, switching arm. Exhale, to the left. Inhale, center, switching arm, left up. Exhale, to the side. Inhale, center, switching arm. Exhale, to the side. Inhale, center, switching arm. Exhale, tipping to the right. Inhale, back to the center, switching arm. Exhale, to the left. Inhale, back to the center, switching arm. Exhale, going to the side. Inhale, back to the center, switching side. Exhale, to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, back to the center, staying here for a moment. For the next few breaths, very similar movement, but instead of bringing the side to the leg, we will twist the body and bring the chest towards the leg, one side at a time. When you're ready, you can, with your arms, you can do what you want. You can either bring them up and down, or you can bring them on either side of each leg as we turn. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale to the left, bringing the chest and the breast towards the leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, coming back to the center. Helping the legs to come back to the center. And then tapping the back of the legs on the ground. And then from here, once again, bringing the feet sole to sole, but this time not very close to the body. So creating that diamond shape with the legs. If you want, you can bring the blocks and stack the blocks on top of your feet. Big inhale here. Exhale, folding forward. Cupping the feet with the hands once again, aiming to bring the feet, the head towards the feet. And if you've got the blocks stacked up, maybe using the blocks to support the head. And this time, really align your spine to round up. Nice long breath here. Maybe closing the eyes. And taking a moment to notice any sensations happening in the body. And allowing the breath to slow down, coming back to a natural pace. Noticing sensation happening in the hips, in the lower back, in the middle of the back, the shoulders. And on the next inhale, slowly coming back up, gently helping the knees up, releasing the legs, tapping the back of the legs on the ground. So we're going to come down on our back with one or two more stretches before Shavasana. So if you need to do anything now, so that you don't have to get up, feel free to do that now. And then when you're ready, coming back down onto the mat, lying on the back. Stretching the arms on either side of the body. And bending the legs. As you next inhale, lifting the knees towards the chest. Exhale, allowing the knees to fall towards the left. And as you allow the knees to fall towards the left, the right shoulder is probably going to come up from the floor. That's fine. On the next exhale, turning the head towards the right. And as you turn the head, see if you can bring that right shoulder back down. Left hand can rest on top of the legs, creating a little bit more weight, accentuating the stretch on the side of the hip. And spending the next few breaths here. And if you want to experiment and try something a little bit different, maybe you want to try and stretch the right leg, maybe stretch both legs, still pointing towards the left. Nice long breath, settling in into the stretch and the twist. And on the next inhale, very slowly, one leg at a time, traveling back to the center. Readjusting, feet onto the mat. Maybe gently lifting the bum up and then back down. And when you're ready, as you next inhale, lifting the knees towards the chest. Exhale, allowing the knees to fall to the right. The left shoulder comes up, that's fine. Exhale, slowly turning the head towards the left. See if you can bring that left shoulder back down. Right hand can rest on top of the legs. And once again, if you want to try, maybe stretching the legs, pointing the legs towards the right. Maybe only stretching one leg. See what works for you. Nice long breath. You might even notice that one side was a bit more comfortable than the other. That's fine, that's normal. Connecting to the breath. On the next inhale, very slowly, gently coming back to the center, one leg at a time, readjusting. Then lifting the knees towards the chest, but this time allowing the knees to go on either side of the chest, lifting the feet until you can grab the side of the feet, coming into happy baby. So the knees are quite wide Falling on either side of the chest. Back is nice and flat onto the ground. Nice long breath here. Noticing the contact of the back with the floor. And on the next exhale, slowly releasing the legs back down, extending the legs, feet slightly apart and flopping to the side, arms away from the body, palms facing up. Maybe gently rolling the head from side to side, just to find that neutral position for the neck. Closing the eyes. Taking one big inhale through the nose. And releasing a big sigh through the mouth. Releasing any tension from anywhere in the body. Releasing tension from the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyeballs. Releasing any tension from the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the fingers. Releasing tension from the shoulder blades, the back, the hips, the stomach. Releasing tension from the thighs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, the toes. Allowing the body to feel heavier and heavier. Sinking into the mat a little bit deeper and deeper with each breath. Observing if any thoughts are still coming to the mind. And without any judgment, just allowing those thoughts to simply roll away. Just like clouds being pushed by the wind, revealing the blue sky behind. Your inner peace, allowing you to simply be. Now bringing the awareness back to the breath. And wiggling the toes, the fingers, gently bringing movement back into the body. Bending the legs, lifting the knees to the chest, holding on to the knees, and slowly rolling from side to side. Coming to rest onto one side, head supported by the hands, knees to the chest. Eyes are still closed. Just taking one final moment before reconnecting with the rest of the day. And when you're ready, no rush. Slowly pushing yourself back up. Back to seated position, cross-legged. Hands resting on the knees. And ready to close the class with an Om. Inhale. Bringing the hands in prayer pose to the forehead. May our thoughts be filled with kindness and compassion. Bringing the hands to the mouth. May our words be filled with kindness and compassion. And finally, bringing the hands to the heart. May our action be filled with kindness and compassion. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you a lovely day. And whatever you're doing today, I hope you are met with kindness and peace. Thank you. Bye-bye.